You know the feeling. We've all been there. Someone hits you with a comment that's just manipulative or insulting or plain mean, and you just freeze up. Well, today, we're going to break down a really simple but powerful tool that can completely change those moments, giving you back all the control. And believe it or not, it all starts with just 3 seconds.
Just imagine hearing that. Maybe it's from your boss after a huge presentation, or a family member, or that one colleague. That question, just dripping with condescension, it's designed to do one thing: to sting, to put you on the defensive. It is a classic power play.
So what's your first instinct when you hear something like that? Do you feel your face get hot? Do you immediately start mentally listing all the reasons why, yes, it was the best you could do, thank you very much? Or maybe you just want to fire back with an insult of your own. But hold on. Before you answer, just consider this. Your gut reaction might be leading you straight into a trap. So what is this trap? Let's just call it the reflex response trap. We're about to explore why our most natural, our most protective instincts in these situations can actually backfire, often playing right into the hands of the person trying to undermine us. So on one side, you have our typical reactions, right? We jump to defend ourselves, we argue, we attack back. It's human nature. But what if there's another way? A path to what you might call masterful control that looks nothing like this. Let's see what that is. Here it is. This is the crucial point. The second you react emotionally, they win. See, the person who made that cutting remark is expecting you to get defensive. They're ready for an argument. Your knee-jerk response is the very thing they were baiting you with, and it immediately puts them in charge. Okay, so if reacting is the trap, then what's the escape? Well, it's something you might not expect. We're going to talk about the hidden power of silence and how sometimes the most powerful move you can make is no move at all. Now, let's be clear. We're not talking about passive, defeated silence. No way. Think of this as strategic silence. It's an active tool. It can even be an offensive tool. You're not just being quiet. You are actively using the absence of words to totally disrupt their game and take back control of the conversation. It's a complete flip of what it means to be silent. This really gets to the heart of it. See, rushing to defend yourself pretty much signals that their comment landed, that it has power over you. But by saying nothing, you communicate that their words just don't have the intended effect. You're letting the silence itself become your response. And that, my friends, is incredibly powerful. All right, so we've covered the why. Now let's get into the how, with something I call the 3-second rule. This is where all that theory becomes a super simple, concrete technique that you can start using, well, immediately. Okay, here's how easy this is. Step 1, you hear the comment. Just take it in, don't flinch. Step 2, and this is absolutely critical, you maintain calm, direct eye contact, don't look away, don't look down. And step 3, you just stay completely silent. No hum, no sharp intake of breath, nothing. Just pure, uninterrupted silence for 3 full seconds. 3 seconds. I know, it doesn't sound like a long time, does it? But in a tense conversation, 3 seconds of unbroken eye contact and total silence can feel like an absolute eternity. And that's exactly the amount of time you need to completely flip the dynamic of the entire conversation. 3 seconds, that's your key. So why is this simple pause so devastatingly effective? Let's break down the psychology behind what we could call the silent siege. Because this isn't magic. It's all about leveraging human nature and social dynamics to your advantage. First and foremost, it breaks their script. A manipulator, they have a plan, right? They say something provocative and they expect a defensive reaction. They've got their follow-up lines all ready for your argument. But your silence, that is something they have not prepared for. It's a void right where they expected conflict, and it totally derails their entire strategy. Next up, your silence forces them to turn inward. When you don't respond, the echo of their own words just hangs in the air between you two. And that silence, it compels them to replay what they just said. Was that really the best you could do? All of a sudden, without you saying a single word, they're forced to confront the pettiness, maybe even the cruelty of their own comment. And you know what? A lot of the time, they'll be the first to break that silence by backtracking or trying to rephrase. And this right here, this is the masterstroke. All that discomfort you were meant to feel, it's now transferred directly back to them. Social vacuums are just uncomfortable, and they're the one who created it. So the pressure is now on them to fill the silence, to justify what they said, to fix the awkwardness that they introduced. You just stay calm and in control, while they're the one left scrambling. And that is the ultimate goal here, isn't it? Taking back control. It is all about turning that moment of intended discomfort into a moment of pure advantage for you. I mean, just think about the power shift for a second. Before the pause, you're on the defensive, you're reacting to their move, and they control the whole narrative. But after those 3 strategic seconds, the roles are completely reversed. Now they're the one on the defensive, wondering what you're thinking, and you are the one in absolute control.
So let's recap the key takeaways here. First, and most importantly, start seeing silence as an active tool in your communication toolbox, not as a sign of weakness. Second, remember that a simple 3-second pause is all it takes to shift the power dynamic in your favor. And finally, the big goal here is to move from instinctive reaction to a strategic response. That's where true control is. So I'll leave you with this to think about. Silence is going to exist in your conversations, whether you manage it or not. The only question is, who's going to be in control of it? After today, you know exactly how to make sure that it's you.
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. This is my first video, and your support really helps. More videos coming soon.